I'm just trying to create balance. If you're happy there, if you're happy there, whatever makes you happy.
The January 6, 2014 meeting of the Rockland County Legislature will please come to order. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Larry Toole. I'm the clerk to the Rockland County Legislature. It is my honor to chair this meeting until the selection of the chairperson for 2014. The first item on our agenda is a roll call, and I'd like to call upon Mary Widmer, the deputy clerk, to call the roll.
Thank you. Legislator Carey. Present. Legislator Cornell. Here. Legislator Earl. Absent. Legislator Grant. Here. Legislator Hood.
Here.
Legislator Jobson.
Here.
Legislator Lohogan.
Here.
Legislator Myers. Here. Legislator Maroney. Here. Legislator Murphy. Absent. Legislator Paul. Here. Legislator Schoenberger.
Here.
Legislator Soskin.
Here.
Legislator Sparaco.
Here.
Legislator Weeder.
Here.
And Legislator Wolf.
Here.
We have a quorum, 15 present.
Thank you, Mary. The second item on our agenda is the salute to the flag. Would you please rise? And the pledge will be led by Legislator Alden Wolf.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There will not be an invocation tonight, so you can be seated. The third item on our agenda is the appointment to the vacancy from Legislative District Number 5. And I have a resolution in front of us appointing Barry S. Kantrowitz, legislator from District 5. I'd like to call on the Honorable Harriet D. Cornell to move the item.
Thank you, Mr. Toole. It's a pleasure to move the appointment of Barry Kantrowitz to fill the vacancy in Legislative District Number 5, occasioned by the departure of Edwin Day, who on New Year's Day was sworn in as county executive. If appointed this evening, Mr. Kantrowitz will serve until the next general election. At that time, according to law, there will be an election to select him or someone else to serve another year, filling out Mr. Day's term until the entire legislature runs for office in 2015. Barry Kantrowitz is a senior partner in the multi-state law firm Kantrowitz, Goldhammer, and Grafman. He handles the day-to-day operations of the firm's non-matrimonial litigation department. Most of his time is dedicated to preparing and trying cases relating to professional malpractice and corporate and complex commercial disputes. Barry has the highest possible rating from Martindale-Hubbell, which is the respected legal rating agency. He has a 5.0. For each of the past 4 years, he has been selected as a super lawyer in New York by superlawyers.com, and he's lectured to college students at Brandeis and Boston universities and has taught classes to train future lawyers. For the past 14 years, Barry has lived in New City with his wife Sharon and 4 children. Barry was born in the Bronx and moved to Rockland County as a child in 1967, attending Fleetwood and El Dorado elementary schools, Spring Valley Junior High School, and Spring Valley High School. After his junior year in high school, Barry was accepted at Harper College, SUNY Binghamton, and graduated from there in 1982 with a bachelor's in political science. He attended Boston University School of Law, where he graduated cum laude with a Juris Doctor degree in 1985 and immediately returned to Rockland to practice law. He's licensed to practice in the state and federal courts in New York, New Jersey, and Florida, and the United States Supreme Court. Barry has been very active in the community life of Rockland. He's a graduate of the first class of Leadership Rockland in 1990-91, has served on community boards, including Junior Achievement of the Hudson Valley, Rockland Community College Foundation, Jewish Federation of Rockland, and the JCC Rockland, where he served as president for several years. At the JCC Rockland, Barry was a driving force in the acquisition, construction, and development of the JCC's new campus in West Nyack. Under his leadership, the JCC started the planning to host the prestigious International Maccabi Games for Youth in 2012. Based upon his local service at the JCC, Barry was selected to serve on the board of the National JCC Association, which is the continental umbrella organization for the Jewish Community Center movement. He has demonstrated his love for Rockland through his community involvement and his approach to contributing his service to building a stronger and more cohesive Rockland. With his outgoing and friendly personality and his expressed intentions to reach out to all the people of Legislative District 5, he will be a wonderful representative for them. His legal background, expertise, and experience working with various ethnic groups in Rockland will make him a great asset to the legislature. It's an honor and pleasure to nominate Barry S. Kantrowitz to fill the vacancy of legislator in District 5.
Thank you. For the purpose of a second, I'd like to call on Legislator Alden H. Wolf.
Thank you, Mr. Toole. I've known Barry Kantrowitz for many years and in many capacities. As an attorney, Barry has demonstrated his keen intellect in the courtroom. As a civic leader, he has demonstrated his caring interest in the community. His dedication to his family and the service of others has distinguished him in New City and in Rockland County as a whole. And that's why it's my honor and my privilege tonight to second the nomination to appoint a colleague and a proven leader, Barry Kantrowitz, to the Rockland County Legislature, filling the open seat in District Number 5. Barry and I served together on the board of the RCC Foundation. On that board, I had the chance to see his incredible commitment to improve the lives of college students here in Rockland and help make their goals for higher education a reality. This may be Barry's first day in public office, but it's not his first day in public service. Barry's kindness, his lengthy record of community and civic involvement, and his outstanding analytical and intellectual mind will be a great asset to this legislative body. I have no doubt that Barry Kantrowitz will be an effective legislator and an outstanding colleague for us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wolf. The motion has been moved and seconded. Hearing no other comments, I'd like to call the motion. On the motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Carries unanimously. Congratulations, Mr. Kantrowitz. I'm glad Mr. Berliner has appeared. The Honorable Robert Berliner, Supreme Court Judge, will come over to the podium to swear in Legislator Kantrowitz.
Good evening, everyone. It's a thrill being here. I'm sure, well, some of you know I was a county legislator for 6 years before I became a judge, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Barry on a personal and at a social level as well, probably since the mid-'80s. I think when he started practicing with his dad and with his father's firm back then. And I must say that it has always been a positive, wonderful experience dealing with Barry on his cases, that when he appeared before me, I see his partner Paul Goldhammer is here, and he always handles his cases in a very, very efficient, professional, courteous manner, and he happens to be an excellent trial attorney. I've had trials with him, and he's always done a wonderful job. And I congratulate you, and I know you will do a wonderful job here because that's the only way you know how to do a job. And I know he's going to be a conscientious, effective legislator and a very, very effective advocate for the residents of Legislative District Number 5. I only wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
And it's an honor being here tonight to swear you in. And I'm going to ask the family, his beautiful family, Sharon and the kids, to please hold the Bible. And that's Barry's Bible from his bar mitzvah. So it's a special Bible. And I'm going to ask Mr. Barry Kantrowitz to please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Barry S. Kantrowitz,
I, Barry S. Kantrowitz,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Rockland County Legislator
of the office of Rockland County Legislator
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Happy New Year to all of you. It's wonderful being here. Thank you.
Come in the picture, Joe.
Thanks.
Barry, could you just come over to the table and officially sign in as a legislator before you say a few words? With our distinguished county clerk, Mr. Paul Piparato. Thank you for coming over tonight, Paul. Sure. Podium's yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the kind words. Thank you, Judge Berliner. It's an honor and a privilege to accept this appointment to the Rockland County Legislature. I want to thank the Clarkstown and the Rockland County Democratic Committees for nominating me, and I want to thank my new colleagues on the legislature for unanimously appointing me. I've lived in Rockland County since 1967, and after going to college and law school, I returned back here to start practicing law. For the last 28 and a half years, I've represented individuals and businesses, the people of Rockland County in my professional practice as an attorney. Together with my partners, I've been an effective advocate for families, for individuals, for businesses in the judicial branch of government, helping them work their way through what is sometimes a very convoluted court process. I'm looking forward to using those skills to give my constituents, my friends, my neighbors, a voice in the legislature, in the legislative branch of our county government. I recognize that I've been appointed to this position and not yet elected. I'm very pleased that virtually all the comments that I've heard from the people that know me have been overwhelmingly positive. There are plenty of people who don't know me, and I pledge that I will take the time and make it a point over the next 2 months to seek them out, to meet them, and get to know as many of them as possible. My wife Sharon and I have lived together in New City for the last 14 years. She's also a practicing attorney and a graduate of Clarkstown South High School. I am a product of the East Ramapo School District, the East Ramapo school system. In fact, my mother was a teacher there. As Legislator Cornell mentioned, I attended Fleetwood, El Dorado, Spring Valley Junior High School, Spring Valley High School, where I graduated with honors. Our 2 young children here tonight, Michelle and Daniel, attend Wood Glen Elementary and Felix Fester Middle School. My oldest son, David, has a SUNY Cortland bachelor's degree in education and a master's in health education. And he's a health education coordinator for community outreach at Staten Island University Hospital. My oldest daughter, Melissa, unfortunately couldn't be here today. She's a junior at the University of Pennsylvania. As a father, as a taxpayer, as a homeowner, as a business owner, and a longtime community volunteer in numerous community boards and organizations and nonprofits, I understand the concerns and needs of the people of Rockland County. I just paid my real estate tax bill last week. I just received a notice of increase in my health insurance premiums. I'm concerned about property values. I understand the value of, and I am extremely thankful for receiving an excellent public school education. My legislative district crosses the Clarkstown and East Ramapo school districts. And although the problems of East Ramapo are not within the jurisdiction of the county legislature, I will do what I can to work with legitimately concerned families and their state representatives to ensure that the children of East Ramapo can get the same quality public education that I got when I grew up there. I exchanged congratulations with our new county executive last week at his inauguration. I am now his legislator. He comes from this body. So I'm sure that my colleagues here join me when I say I hope we can work together with mutual respect to repair and restore Rockland's financial crisis. I am not and will not be a rubber stamp for anyone, but I do believe that it is important to work together for people with the same goals, but perhaps different thoughts on how to get there, to reach compromises and to move our county toward fiscal stability. United, we can accomplish a lot. Divided, well, we know what happens then. Just take a look at Washington, D.C. It's not going to be easy. But as I tell my kids almost every day, nothing worthwhile comes easy. I know I have a lot to learn, but I have a lot to offer. I look forward to facing the challenges that we have ahead of us. I thank you again for your support, and let's get on with the business of governing. Thank you very much.